Music!
Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play Jagged 2. So in the last episode, or 2 episodes that is, the Mercs worked tirelessly to free this sector out of Queen's grasp and was able to crack finally the backbone of the enemy that is the now smoldering husk of what was once a fearsome tank that struck fear into yours truly. And then we took this sector, and I mean, this sector doesn't seem to be not much of anything really, just a combination of all things nasty that I encountered playing this game. Yeah, I mean, in swamps, it has like all these overgrown trees that are rotting, and you have tanks, and you have barricades, you have barbed wires, all manners of nastiness, tank traps. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, this is just the perfect storm of defensive emplacements and weapons that is constructed just for the purpose of driving us out and, worse. But as luck would have it, we deployed right beside the first tank and we took care of it. Iggy took care of it. Also took care of Ice's hair, burnt to crisp. But had to destroy this tank right away because the tank was turning its turrets around, and then if it was able to find us all clumped up together here and then fire the shot into the mass of bodies here, then it would have been reloading time. Maybe it would have been mercifully a short reload because it just started out. So I guess I should count myself lucky that he was able to destroy this tank and then open up the flag to the Mercs to eventually work themselves across the map, not affected by the barbed wire, and finally encounter another tank that was a bit more difficult to tackle because the tank definitely knew that we were closing in on this position, and thankfully they didn't move around or anything like that. They would have been even worse. But yeah, the tanks were stationary targets, so this time Ivan, where he stood, was able to work his way through the smoke and find a good place to train his RPG, and was able to do one-shot this tank, basically shooting maybe the broadside of the barn, if you will, because the reticle or targeting aim circle was not that great, I guess, if you think about how the gun targets have to have a really close and really tight aiming reticle or circle in order for it to actually find the target. The RPGs kind of work differently, I think, because the target's rather large, so I mean the reticle is comparably large as well. So Ivan was able to do that also. Maybe it would have missed, I'm not so sure, but that's basically what it boils down to now. The battle outcomes boil down to 1 or 2 critical shots that would make or break the whole battle. I'm kind of tempted to maybe save scum now because I mean it's such an important shots that are now being made. Without, if I had missed it, then Ivan would have definitely been targeted and perhaps killed because of the. I'm sure, I don't know, I haven't really seen the tanks actually aiming at the marks and then firing to any disastrous effect. I haven't really seen it, but I think it's comparable to how it feels like, being a rocket propelled grenade into soft targets, which, I mean, would conceivably, result in multiple casualties and even deaths and just reload. And if it happened like 2 hours into the fight, which was basically what took me to take this sector using all 16 mercs, it would have been pretty discouraging for me. So I don't know whether I should try to save scum every time I make a critical shot. But for now, I try to keep do a bit of a soft Iron Man, not saving during the battle. But things could change because I mean the difficulty seems to ramp up very quickly as we head into Meduna. I mean I haven't seen barbed wire before, haven't seen any tanks before outside of Meduna. I don't know what kind of horrors will await us as we go in closer into the Queen's palace, but yeah, things could get pretty hot. I mean, 20 or so defenders in the Meduna sectors, and all the around sectors also being defended to a certain degree. And this being the swamp, although it has a road, has all the added kind of effect of um, making me think twice and three times, even more, before I head into it. I could try to do a hit and run tactic. I don't know whether you guys really like those. But, I think about different ways to keep the pressure up, so to speak. Yeah, so, I mean, this battle has been pretty good, comparatively so. And this is where the battle ended, and they just...
Standing by.
I didn't move them at all, but I might have to prepare these guys to be in a defensive formation in preparation or anticipation of a counterattack. That's going to come for sure. I mean, Queen was having fits when we were around here. Got our first taste of what the battle is going to be like. Yeah, it seems like it's getting a bit more substantial. So before we leave the tactical screen, I think I forgot to do this. Field canteens. And as far as I know, nothing really will come out of these tanks. I mean, there's really nothing that it can actually make use of. Although it would be awesome if we can actually climb up to the tank and then disable it, then use it for our own purpose, but I don't think there's a way to do it right now. Let's see what we got here. And it seems that we got lot of good stuff here. Wow, look at that, HK21E. Yeah, so this is a really good machine gun. Yeah, I think this is actually the machine gun most recommended by the Jagged Alliance 2 veterans. And we gained a lot of 7.62 times 51. Wow, look at that. So I guess part of the surrendering army guys were toting these. It doesn't look like they fired a single shot, so yeah, we should count ourselves once again very lucky. Not a single shot fired from these weapons. Gain a whole load of belch of 7.62, like 100 rounds each, I think. And then, not to mention those, we have bag of ammo, bag of bullets, 200 rounds, and this is for Reaper's. I think Reaper's set for the rest of the game in terms of ammunition for his SVD. It's a substantial amount of bullets, and I don't know whether I can actually carry all of it. Counting on the truck to bring more ammo for these guys, but now I don't really see the need for the truck to come here. Maybe the truck could come here carrying something else. And bring 4 boxes of 7.62, and I thought this was going to be ample for Meduna, but obviously these guys are bringing some like high hit here. Yeah, so I mean, this is another example of things getting a bit different, the reality of the situation, if you will, because I mean, these guys never used this kind of gun before. It was all AK, like RPKs and, RPK variants. But now they're bringing these really expensive guns. And it's going to cause a lot of damage. Although it doesn't have any attachments, I don't know whether this would be as effective. But there's definitely a gun that Ivan can use, because he's, I think, heavy weapons specialist. He's not a machine gunner, which is the best trait for this gun, but he's at least heavy weapons user. Not heavy weapons. I think heavy weapons for RPGs is auto weapons. And the auto weapons, yeah, definitely improve the usage of these guns. So I think I could give Ivan this gun to really make use of his abilities, including his bodybuilder trait, because bodybuilder trait is able to allows him to carry more stuff, and this gun is pretty heavy gun. Yeah. And he used to carry Balime, but I think I can just give him the HK right now. I mean, I have so many bullets, and there's really no question that I should use this gun. Okay. So this gun's 80% condition, and this is 87%? Yeah, okay, alright. It'd be nice if Static is able to fix this. And I think he can do it. Can do it. And maybe I should also give him this. And load his commando mortar. I think this mortar shell is a bit too in poor condition, so I try to bring the trucks into this sector and then see whether we can get him some fresh or better constructed mortar shell or in better condition. I think because of this pack is now filled up, I think I can organize. Yeah, look at that. 5 boxes of 7.62 and 11 boxes of the tracer ammo, the same caliber. This is something really amazing. This is something that we can definitely make use of. It's just great. Yeah, something that is really helpful here. Definitely didn't expect the amount of bullets, but I mean, this is like basically ready to fight another battle and more. Just needs, I think, RPG, maybe. I think he'll be able to use this. Okay, so yeah, I mean, he has another shot now going. And then in the last, I think he can carry 2 more mortar shells, and I think it's going to be good. So let's go back off the spider and then go down mark by mark, and then see whatever needs these guys have, and then fill them correspondingly while we bring the trucks in. Yeah, so the trucks are actually in this sector. So let's bring these 2 guys. Yeah, the trucks already have driver, one Hamas and the other one is Shank. I think Shank is driving the ice cream truck.
Okay.
And let's see what these guys are going to bring. Grunty is getting fixed up by Vince. And truck is bringing some ammo here, and I think they can carry some more from the other sectors, so I think I should stop. Conrad and Gumpy is sleeping still. Yeah, it's gonna take some time for them to wake up. Juan and Mad Dog is in Balime. Ira. Okay, so let's check Ira here. Her weight. Yeah, she's encumbered for sure. So I think I'm gonna just take this out and then see how it affects her. Just take out the canteen first. Okay. Yeah, 106% is doable, so I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Igor, he's carrying a lot of shells here, and this shell, for example, can go to Ivan because it's a pretty good shell. And I think after that, get the rubber band out. I'm gonna give him some AP rounds here. Yeah, and then I think he's going to be good. Let's just reload. Yeah, just to make sure. Just give him one more AP round. Maybe not. We have a, yeah, we have already a drum of AP rounds, so I think we just use this as it is. Right. So Miguel. In the last battle, he used his XM25 to some effective result. He was able to, I think, knock out an elite behind the sandbag barricade. And those sandbag barricades, they have a different height. I didn't know about this, but they have different height, as you can see. The ones that are stacked up higher blocks the view completely. And I think it's like stacked up as high as the Mercs height, a regular size Mercs height. And yeah, it definitely gives a different protection. And it seems like, now that I see it, it seems there are 3 levels. Yeah, so there's like one is really low. That I guess this is where you can actually mount your gun with bipods and then shoot with greater viewing area. But here it seems that it's a medium height, which hides mercs or enemy when they're crouched. And this is fully stacked. Yeah, and that's going to block the viewing or scouting, or deter identification from prying eyes or binoculars. Yeah, so I mean, this kind of stuff I haven't encountered before, but here in Meduna we see them right away, so I need to be think about how to make use of it. All right, let's go back. So there are a lot of stuff to consider, and where was I? I think I was at Ivan? No, I think I was actually going up. Yeah, I think I was at X-rays. The X-ray is okay. I think I can give him one more 5.56, but we don't have it yet. I think the truck, ice cream truck, has some supply. Reaper can reload, and he has like boatload of ammo here already. Doesn't really need to use it. Crowbar is used for opening up doors, but I think, yeah, it's not really needed right now. Smoke grenade could be, I don't know whether he can... Yeah, he's going to stay behind, so I don't know whether there's any chance for him to use smoke. I'm going to leave it be, and I think you can take this off for better viewing and accuracy. I think he can carry mini grenade. He can throw farther. And then it may be possible to use it in a pinch when he's ambushed or there's a enemy just to his side. The other guys couldn't cover. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna take this out and organize once again. Spectral vest. So in terms of armor, these guys seem to be doing okay. Except for Miguel. I think Miguel could tend to use something better. This is 17%. This is 16%. Okay. I guess every bit helps. But I don't know. I don't think there's any difference. 67% is okay, I think. And Grace, I would be amazed not to give her more throwing stuff because she's expert thrower. So I'm gonna give her some, yeah, a lot of different grenades to play with. In terms of ammo, I think she's doing okay. She's 5.56 and her gun is all tricked out. Well, reflex sight could be useful in this case. Fox, 104%, uses Enfield, and the ammo level is okay. I think she can take this off. And maybe throw a grenade. I'm not so sure. This could be useful. And not too heavy. That's the most important thing. Buns uses 5.56. She has tail-on attachment or Colt grenade launcher. And 2 more tear gas. I guess it could be useful. At 99%, she's ready to fight. Static. Static is at 100% even. I think I can use this compound 18 to... Let's just do it right now to augment Miguel's...
Fantastic!
Yeah, fantastic armor. And Static can also combine some stuff here, and then I think you need to use 7.62, which I have a lot of. So let's give him some of these. Yeah, I think I can. Alright, yeah, okay. 104%. Pretty good. Maybe one more clip. One more clip, and he already has a belt. Yeah, so it's gonna work out. 106%. He doesn't move around that much, so. Carlos, our scout. He was pretty effective, yeah. He was able to find out the enemy, was able to identify some tanks. Only thing that I found with him was that he didn't have the space for his canteen, so as you can see, he dropped it on the ground. Maybe I need to find a place for it. Yeah, so he doesn't have the place to put his canteen. He uses this grenade launcher, which could accept the grenade here. Stun grenade, sure. And his ammo seems to be okay. Yeah, so I need to get a TT bag or some kind of backpack for him. He's also throwing expert, so yeah, I mean, I agree with this. But maybe I can put this... No, I can't. Yeah, no space for him. Ivan, yeah, so let's give him that HK21. Oh, I already did. Okay, good. Yeah, he's I already looked over his inventory before. Pac-Man is right where I want him. And Iggy. Okay, so 116%. This is a one-shot RPG. I'd rather use rockets, which should be a bit lighter than this in order to fight against heavy armor and other enemy. And the thing is that this RPG brings a really high level of damage, 140. I think this is like thermal barrack too, so that's why they mentioned barbecue. This one has only damage of 80, and then range I think is also cut by 5. But I think this is definitely lighter, so we'll see after the trucks arrive and we get to resupply what to do with it. And I think I like the setup with him using the rockets. 92%, yeah, so that's where the rockets will go. 75% armor is decent. And I probably drop some of these to upgrade our guns, although I believe that a lot of these mercs have already upgraded guns, don't need to be looked over. And ice, like I mentioned, don't need to use this backup weapon anymore, so I can give this to somebody who actually needs it. I think this could probably go to either Raider or somebody else, I don't know. But right now, I'm just going to look at ice and how he's prepared, and it seems that he's prepared, more or less 89%. He can carry some shells or something, or grenades, for example, in order to cover for other guys. He's doing just that. Very effective. And finally, Spider. I think she can get the medical pouch. Get the medical pouch here. Or let's just take this all out. And let's give her the medical pouch right here. And I think I can give 2 more. So this is definitely for Spider, because he can carry a whole lot of different stuff. Medical related. Steam drug copy. Reflex drug and energy booster. This is energy booster, but steam drugs. I think we are good. 102% already encumbered a bit, and she has like more of these. It can be yeah, she has more of these. Maybe I can give her extra clip, but I think she doesn't need to carry more. And Larry and Elio is moving, and Larry is carrying a whole lot of explosives, which we might need down the road. Or we might need it right now, who knows? Let's see what is happening.
Okay, I'm here. Now what?
Yeah, alright, so you guys have some extra space. Let's see what you can carry. Now some of these weapons I did earmark to be sold at Mona. So, I mean, I'm leaving these things because I'm fully committed in the war effort right now, so I'm leaving all this behind, thinking that these guys, enemy might not be able to cross into this sector from the opposite sector across the water. But yeah, just leaving all these things behind. Let's organize a bit here. Yeah, okay, so this is a bit better. Still, we have a chance of bringing all these explosives and then you know, putting it back or getting it back onto the sector inventory where we're going to do some management once again. We have some metal detectors and canteens that could be useful. Maybe I should bring these too. Metal detector is I think it allows you to, maybe it requires a battery, but it allows you to, let me see. Okay, so it says default slot, but I think it requires batteries. I don't think I brought extra battery. But it allows you to find mines in the ground. I haven't really encountered mines before. I think I've seen one near the Cambria SAM site of all places. Larry was able to find it by mistake or something. Yeah, it was a pretty interesting experience. And then I think we might see some mines in Meduna, because I don't know, I mean, I just have a feeling that we're going to see like something totally different and totally scary there. So we can bring some of these too. I don't know how well we can fit everything in there, but yeah, some binoculars might be nice, and we are bringing one backpack and probably fit some of these things, because it might give us, yeah, it might give us some extra security. And these are some craft items, right? And some 5.56 could be needed. I'll bring some, and 7.62 we have a lot of, but why not? Okay, can also bring this and this. Just bring whatever I need. And MP holster, some accessories, cleaning kit, this grenade. Sure. And there's some rockets, yeah, you can see, and some mortar shell. Not really in good condition, but I'm sure that there's something that I can make use of there. Okay, so let's see if I can... Yeah, I think I have enough canteen, so let's drop that. And some of this into poor condition to use effectively. I left this here. And other RPG. Yeah, so we have another one of these. Okay. Alright, now I think we are more or less ready. The supplier guys. It's already 5:19 and I don't know whether we are going to have enough time to find another battle. Oh, okay. Enemy forces invaded Balime. Alright, yeah, so this one... I've kind of tracked... Oh no. Not a good start. Not a good start. But yeah, I kind of expected these guys to come. That's why I moved Juan and Mad Dog away. Another casualty. Finally got one elite. Right. Yeah, okay, so... 2 losses, unfortunately. Definitely taking some attrition already after Conrad did such a good job. But, you know, that's part and parcel. Okay, so Vince and Grunty. So Grunty is almost all healed up, 77 out of 84. And okay, so ice cream truck arrived first. Interesting. Wonder if it has to do with the stuff they're carrying. Alright, Hummer, what can you offer us? A lot actually. Let's carry all the rockets out. And I think I can use a couple of these boxes. Don't want to, you know, get everything out. I think we have only one. I think we have 2. Yeah, we have 2 scouts with us. Okay. Let's organize based on location, and truck here is more rockets for Iggy and Ivan. And speaking of Ivan, shells, mortar shells, illumination, smoke, full option available for him to carry. Metal detector, maybe I can make use of it. I don't know, maybe Steady can carry it. He has some empty spaces. In shape charges, well, I don't know, there's no explosive expert. I don't think we have expert here that deals with explosives, so yeah, I think I can take Cobra too. Is there any 7x scope ones? Nope. Okay, so each E-clip could be useful for Miguel and Pac-Man. And TT bag for Carlos. So let's start with Carlos. Get his yeah, find a space for this guy for canteen. Good. Yeah, so he's ready, 102%. I think he can carry boosters and stuff like that. I don't know what his medical skill is. 11. I don't think that's really great. Okay, so let's check his gun. His core grip, maybe grip pod could work nicely, but doesn't accept it. Cobra, nope, doesn't work on this gun. Interesting. It's a reflex sight. Yeah. It's AK variant, but designed to fit Western attachment. Anyways, let's go for grip pod for this guy. Could be more, I don't know. I always thought that M14 was bipod kind of a gun. Instead, you can carry this. Yeah. Buns, okay, let me see if statics battery can be accepted. Oh, actually not. So I guess it works just by having it around. Great. Okay, now we have to think about the rockets here. Alright, already loaded. So let's carry 2 more. You can. Okay, 1 more. I think he should carry 1 more rocket instead of 100 bullets. It's something that I have to think about, but I think 2 more rockets give him that role that he has, you know, bunker buster or tank buster, that more punch and more usage. So I'm gonna give him more rockets instead of what could be, I think, more wise choice, giving him more bullets to shoot with. Now, when it comes to Iggy, I think I saw a better condition RPG, and I don't know whether shooting that RPG might have affected this to depreciate a bit, you know, in condition, but yeah, there you go. We have RPG 16 Grom, which has 80 damage and 55 range, and we have RPG 7, which is what he used, has 10% less range. Okay. Yeah, you can see the weight difference is 10 kilograms to 6. So let's get all these things out and then see how Iggy is able to deal with these. If I give him RPG 16, it's already 102% and it's not loaded up. Alright, so his strength is a bit sapped. I think for now, I need to give him this. Yeah, and then goes up to 103%, which is probably the maximum that I'm willing to live with when it comes to Iggy. He is, yeah, he's carrying this. Yeah, it's all tricked out, so I'm not gonna touch it. And mortar shell. Okay, so Ivan, he has a mortar shell that can be useful here. Oh man, yeah, hopefully 98%. He can actually carry more. Wow, amazing. Actually carry more. But unfortunately, maybe I should take this off and then... Okay, I think this might be better because he can carry multiple shells too. We have 2 pretty good conditioned shells, and the 3 of them I don't think is not even going to fire or explode upon explode in the mortar itself. So yeah, I don't think I can use these, unfortunately. Maybe I should carry it back to the truck. Let me see. All right. And we have medical back here. I think we need to organize a bit, although, I mean, it's not going to be that organized. Yeah. We have like water shells coming out everywhere. Need to do some more of these organization. Ira already has this. So can leave this for Elio or Larry. Maybe I can pick them up in the truck. Spectre vest. Okay, I mean, there's many things to be concerned with. I'm just checking the armor right now. 81%, 80%, 68 could be a bit better. So let's check whether I can upgrade this, guys. 50 to 54%. Yeah, definitely keep these Spectra vest. Welcome to wonderful world of Spectra, Raider. Even using this Guardian vest, traded one though. But yeah, I mean, it's time for it to move up to 72%, 75%, 83%, 52%. Not that great. I need the plating for this guy. Yeah, 86%. Wow, 87%, 70%, 58%. Okay, not that great. But for now, I think I'm going to just play through until we get to take a breath and then order something from Bobby Ray's or from, I don't know, some store in Balime or somewhere. Okay, so rockets are all here. I think I can organize. There'll be no problem with that. And then also need to use the filters. Filters have been pretty useful nowadays because I'm dealing with a lot of different things. The compound binoculars, is it better than... let me see. I don't think it's actually better than what Ira is carrying right now. Quality. Yeah, 100% more in the lighted conditions, and here it's kind of compounded or compact. Yeah, I think compact is a bit less performing than the quality. Even at night, it's able to see more. Yeah, but then it does narrow your peripheral vision. But Ira's constructed a bit different. She's a super scout, and this peripheral narrowing deal doesn't really apply to her, as far as I know, because she's a scouting trait. I think it also applies to Carlos too. Yeah. He has a lot of different traits. Illumination grenade, I'm not really that concerned. But mortal signal shell could be pretty useful. Maybe I should try something here. Maybe I should gather Grunty also. These guys should gather all the guys and then transport them back. So I let Larry here, I think, rest a bit. Yeah, and then let the trucks do their work. Hummer is going to go up here.
Me, ready.
And the truck here is going to go up here and then pick these guys up. Okay, already 40 minutes had passed. Finally, this guy is back on the job, interrogating prisoners. I don't fortunately see any activity trying to counterattack this position. But, you know, I think right now we need to maybe prepare for anything. I mean, they could attack from every other direction. Oh, wow, what was that? I saw a lot of activity in the pond.
Yo!
Pretty scary. Okay.
Yes?
Alright, Spider, you go here.
Understood.
Ice,
Yo! Taken care of.
oh, blocking the way. Yeah, ice could be... And you can see that this, his vision is being blocked by the high sandbag. So if he's here, he's able to see pretty much. So I think he could be pretty good here. And
Yes?
And if the enemy attacks, they could attack from this direction and the southern direction. I don't know about the north, but it could be possible. But I'm more worried about the enemy incursion from south and east. They'll be mostly checked by this barbed wire. I don't know whether they have the ability to cut the wires. I haven't seen it before.
Standing by.
So I guess I get some of these guys.
Yo! I'm happening.
I don't think they'll be able to deploy anywhere here, although they might be able to deploy. Maybe not. Maybe they can deploy strip of land from here to here. And I think it's going to benefit be able to pour in shots. I guess stay a bit close to the rest of guys and Carlos is able to look around. And I mean, if I come back to this map, these guys will all stand up.
Agreed.
So there's really no use for making them crouched and stuff like that. Right now I'm going to organize them a bit here. And Ira.
You got my ear.
Okay, have a look over here. I guess you can...
Yes.
There's actually space.
Okay.
It allows you to evade the barbed wire, and Reaper, the sniper, is going to... Here? Yeah, I think he might be able to get a commanding view of the place, but there's a lot of obstacles. Yeah, I think. So Spider is already here.
Yes?
And how far can she see? I guess she can.
Yes?
Hangman's already there, right? Hangman can stay, I think, here.
Taken care of.
Static
Yo!
already there. Ice
Yo!
Trader.
Standing
The
by.
Trader.
Ah! Right away.
Fox.
You called?
The other medic. Come here. Reaper.
Yes?
I think he's going to be most effective. Maybe here. The enemy comes here, then he can move quickly to. He can probably quickly turn the corner and then start shooting. If he can detect some enemy, he can actually shoot where he is. And also turn around and have a pretty good, pretty good view of the area. Although, I mean, there's a big hulking, burning piece of tank in his way.
Yep.
Okay, Grace. I mean, there are so many guys right now under my control.
Here!
I think I can probably leave some of
Yes.
these guys behind as
Understood.
reserve.
Here!
I think X-ray could be here.
I'm on it.
Yeah. Sorry
Yes.
for jerking him around.
Yes?
I think that's it. Yeah. So this is my my kind of a rough draft of a assignment
Da.
to try to counter the counterattack. Okay. So since I did that, song and dance, let's save, make it official. And this guy's about to attack Alma headquarters or Alma warehouse sector. Igor, he's okay. Let's pick up the other guys. And there's some movement, but not toward this direction, thankfully. So who arrived here? Shank. Right, so let's get these guys on the truck and get him to the same place. All hands on deck and all that. And is there anything to carry here? Nope. We are burning a lot of fuel, I'm sure. Alright, so here as well, I think Grunty's all healed up, more or less. Get the Hummer, and let's get him here as well. After that, we're going to split up our troops, and maybe spend the night thinking about what to do in the morning. Oh, they're moving actually
Okay, I'm here.
to
Now
this
what?
area. Hopefully they attack Rum. There are a lot of militiamen. Alright, so Gumpy, still sleeping. I think he's gonna sleep all night. Pretty tired. Continue.
Trouble, great distance.
Oh, that's pretty good. So he's going
Animals.
to accelerate the militia training at Chitsena by like 0.01%. These guys arrived, Larry and Co. So Larry, which group would like to join? These guys are full though. Yeah, they're all 8. I think a new group is in order. So let's create a bit of a suicide squad type of group. Squad number 2. The higher the squad number, the less significant it is, I guess. And Hamas might be also joining that group as well with Grunty and all. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. They're trying to put a siege on us from the north, no less. So we need to reconfigure our.
I'm getting better.
Great, yeah.
Larry ain't right. He just ain't cool. He ain't the
Cool.
dude I used to know.
Uh-huh.
Makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, because he's not drug.
Static's a loser. He was a bad influence on me, sir.
Oh no.
Can't stand being around him anymore.
Yeah, so 1 second in the sector, they start complaining. Alright. Can you last like 8 hours? Okay, you guys, you train. I think I need to save because I don't know what's going to happen with these two. If they're going to come to blows, that's something that I don't need when the enemy is about to attack from north and south and east and west. Alright, so everybody here in one spot.
Me here.
Okay.
Me no know what to do.
Yeah, 22 guys and Hamas. Since this is on the road, I guess might have to use a sector that is connected to this sector to attack. I want to make it quick, but can do a bit of scouting, kind of venturing out. Right, squad. Check gonna stay. So let's check the squad 2 and inventory management them to oblivion once again. Alright, you need a binocular and some good paint. Hey, this is better. I can probably give him this. Yeah, it's a bit better. Yeah, I think in terms of weaponry, he's in a good place, and he can carry some. I think I brought backpacks and stuff, so I mean that's where his usefulness is going to come in. Backpack. Did I drop some backpack here? I think I did. Or did I not bring from other sector? I'm a fool. Yeah, I'm a fool. I didn't bring any backpack. That sucks. Anyways. I mean, I forget this kind of stuff, and it's going to send me back in a couple of hours, I think. But I think Elio can run back. He's such a hardy guy. And get that backpack. Yeah. Before I forget, I send him. Got one, and send him here to get the backpack.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not too much of a detour for him. And let's get to the rest of guys here. Yeah, so Larry's able to once again craft some things. I don't know what it was, the ingredient, but there's something that you can do to make more explosives. Yes, a lot of detonators. So, what can you do? What was it? RDX and C1, I think. I think I should save. I don't want anything catastrophic to happen. Although I trust Larry to do a good job on explosives. Alright, so I think it was C1 and RDX. So let's...
Dynamite!
Good job. Yeah, and then it's all ready. C4 is already ready to be primed. Okay. Larry's ready to create some havoc. Maybe he can throw this after arming it. Now his gun is pretty decent as well. He has everything you can ask for except for I guess sling. And there's some craft items that you can look over, but right now, you know, I think Larry should just concentrate on... Instead of Larry, let Buns concentrate on shooting. I'll give her the grip pod instead of... Well, let me just take this out. This is gonna take all day long, but I'm gonna give her the grip pod. And take this out as well, so he has some breathing space. And instead, Larry is going to be our bomber extraordinaire. I think he needs a grenade. Oh, he already has the attachment. Okay. Yeah. He already is carrying a lot of this, but at least I can make it a bit more. Yeah, I think that's going to be, I don't know, more or less what he's going to go into another battle with. Yeah. Vince. He's tired, he needs to sleep. He brought this stuff, thankfully. So he has some more space to play with. And in terms of shooting, he's not all that. Maybe he can bring a couple of mortar shells or rocket. Maybe cool. Yeah. rocket medic. Yeah, this has to be combined with something else. So you can take it right away and give it to Ivan, who might be in some sort of injured state because of his playing style. Grunty, all recovered. Not really all recovered, but good enough. Okay, so one scope, do not need it. And I think this guy could be the guy to have that big mortar that's going to rain down upon the enemy. I think I brought it, right? I did not bring it? Oh, I did bring it, yeah. So this is the mortar that I think allows one to do that. And I don't know whether the condition has any bearing upon this off-screen mortar strikes. I need to try it out. Trial and error and all that once again. Goes up to 143%, so he has to be stationary in this sector. So I'm gonna leave it until the threat has passed us by. You know, the threat from the north right now. I guess they're not really willing to get these guys off of where they are. Because if they move these guys around and then attack us and then lose, they'll be without this elite squadron. Most of the generated squads are a mix of reds and elite. I'm not so sure whether these guys will be all elite or what. I'm sure that they have some tanks around, and I don't know whether the tanks can move. So they opt to just move around these guys around and then keep this guy stationary. I think it's going to be the same case when you invade. I don't think they're going to try to swarm us with, you know, squadrons from the SAM side, for example, if the airport is invaded. They instead try to hit from the north if there's any squadron. So, yeah, I mean, thinking that, I think I try to attack the airport next, using all these guys, and Grunty as the bomber guy from off screen. And it's going to be, yeah, X-ray is going to call down the mortar strike. And he has to have some mortar. But right now, 84%. Yeah, in terms of weaponry, I think he's fine. I think I can give him one more 7.62. And maybe I should give this gun to somebody else who can make use of it in the battle, actually. So forget about G3A3. I guess I can give him M76 for now. And there's, yeah, plenty of ammo. Okay, one more. Alright. Okay. Yep. It's all been upgraded to the fullest, except for the 7x scope, which could be nice, but I don't have it right now. Okay, so right now I want to also unload the mortar shells, all the mortar shells. And smoke grenade perhaps. And what else? Yeah, I'm gonna probably leave it as it is and see what the next battle is going to bring us. And there is some commando mortar with mortar shell here. I'm going to take it out. Let's organize a bit. And a lot of Law and Schmel and all these one-off RPGs. Some attachment that could be... I mean, I don't know why the trucks are like separated so far from each other. I cannot really access it using this. ISM VIR. I think this is for nighttime battles. More or less, yeah. Okay, so G3A3. Maybe I'm gonna give it to... This is a 7.62. Okay, so what could this be an upgrade of? 95%. Maybe Miguel? He's a pretty decent shooter and can probably carry a heavier weapon. And we have a lot of 7.62s. I don't know whether this is going to work out for him, but I mean, I was working pretty well with this, so I mean, just same rebel. Cut from the same cloth and all that. I mean, same green cloth. So I try to make him use this and then see if he likes it. And not that ammo. Yes, this ammo. We have plenty of these. Yeah, good for a battle or two, I like to see. And yeah, perfect. I think that's perfect for him. Give him some energy drink. He's pretty good. And okay, yeah. So I mean, we have set our squadron a bit here. Next up, I think we need to get our squadron number 2 to wait into this sector and wait the night out. So next day, we are going to see maybe attacking the airport and see what we can expect from the fight. I'm sure that it's going to be all fun and adventure and similar type of, you know, busting tanks and elites. Apparently the Queen's army are bringing some really nice weapons as well. So I mean, there's a lot of potential for that too. And I mean, airport, we can bring in Bobby Ray's stuff straight into Meduna and Mercs and all the other stuff. Although there's SAM site nearby, so I don't know what's going to happen, but I think taking this out is going to be probably our next goal. Yeah, we can try to go here, but I don't know. It's another swamp, I think, and there's really no road or something, so it might take a long time to go inside. So we have to see. But for now, the plan is going into the airport. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, please stay tuned.